Welcome to a new video of Los Inexpertos del Fútbol. My name is Michelle. The reason why I'm speaking English in today's video is because I'm going to start a new series where I'm going to speak this language to try to improve it. So I'm going to do a lot of mistakes. So let's go. 20 facts about me. Let's start with Liverpool, which, as you know, is my favorite team. And actually, I have now a Liverpool shirt. It's one of my favorite. And how I became a Liverpool fan, it was thanks to my big brother. As a little girl, I couldn't choose what kind of TV shows I was going to watch, so I would sit there with my brother and watch a lot of football. The second fact about me is my favorite movie, which is Batman. I love Elton John's music. I think he's one of the best artists of all time, and that movie is just amazing. Taron Egerton did an incredible job portraying Elton John in the movie, and if you haven't watched it, you have to do it. The third fact about me is my favorite player in junior, which is Sebastián Viera. I don't know if you agree with me, but I think he is the best player in the history of junior of the team. And some people will say, no, Pibe is Valenciano, but for me, Viera has been crucial for those important moments of the team, and that's why he has been here a long time, right? Because he's been really, really good. Actually, not good. He has been just one of the best goalkeepers I have ever seen in the league here in Colombia. The fourth fact about me is my favorite food, which is tacos. I love Mexican food. And not the usual that you will get here in some restaurants where they put, I don't know, some kind of things that the real Mexican food don't have. And so when I went to Argentina, I had some Mexican roommates. They showed me the real Mexican food, and I was like, what is this? It's just amazing. Talking about Argentina, I have another fact about me. I went to a River versus Boca game while I was in Cordoba, and it was a friendly, but I didn't feel like it because the environment there was just amazing. The game was great. River won actually. That was the year that they won the Copa Libertadores too. I would say it has been one of the best experiences I have ever had as a football fan. So if you have the chance to go to a River versus Boca game, you have to do it. It's just something that a football fan, it doesn't matter what team you support, you have to live it. Okay, now we're going to number 6. I love Game of Thrones, guys. I'm a big fan. A part of that awful ending of the TV series, but the books are really good, and actually reading it again in English because I'm trying to improve my vocabulary with reading. And I have another funny story with Game of Thrones. I went to Comic Con twice, and to meet Nicolas Coster-Waldau, the actor that portrays Jaime Lannister, and I did something with Leeds United. And you can watch the video. There's a link here in the description where you can watch it. And I did like a sign where I say, Nicolas Coster-Waldau, if you give me your autograph, your sign, and I don't know what did I put. Listen, I was going to go to the Premier League because I didn't have the money to have his signature, and he did it. He gave me to me. He signed my photo there. You can watch it here somewhere they're gonna put. So yeah, that was an amazing experience. Hopefully, Comic Con is going to come back really soon for all these COVID things end. But if you ever go to Comic Con in Medellin or to Bogota, probably I'm going to be there. The next fact is not one that I'm really proud of, but when I was little, I was a big Michael Owens fan. I thought he was the best player in the world. I don't know. I was a Liverpool fan there, guys. I was black. Sorry. Yeah, when he won the Ballon d'Or, I was super really excited. And then he went to Manchester United and broke my heart. You know the rest of the story, right? Sadly, it didn't end well with Michael Owen, but maybe I will meet him one day and take a picture with him. I will say, you were one of the biggest reasons I became a Liverpool fan, Michael. Sadly. And now we go with music. My favorite band are the Beatles. I think you already see it on my Twitter, which is Michelle McCartney. I did it when I was like 14, so I never changed it. I have been in Paul McCartney and Ringo Starr concerts. Both of them were incredible, and in both of them I cried. And talking about the Beatles, there's another fact about me. I got kicked out of the Beatles museum. I don't know if it's a funny or sad story, because it's a mix of some stuff that I was feeling about them. I went to the beer museum. I think it was my second or third day in Liverpool. So yeah, everything was new for me, with all the beer stuff there that I dreamed since I was a little girl going there. So yeah, I went to the beer museum, and in the end, there's the piano of John Lennon where he played Imagine. So I started crying when I saw the piano. And I keep crying for like, I think 15 minutes or 20. I don't even know, because I have a lot of emotions there that I couldn't believe I was watching the piano where John Lennon, for me, played one of the best songs of all time. Then someone from the museum was like, are you okay? And I was like, yeah, I'm fine, I keep crying. And then this guy approached me and told me, can you please go aside because you're bothering people while you're crying? And I was like, okay, yes, I went aside, didn't want to bother anyone. So yeah, that's how I got kicked out of the beer museum. Let's keep talking a little bit more about my time in Liverpool. Actually, this is the first time when I went there. It was my first week in England. I was studying in Birmingham. I went there the first weekend I was there in England. So it was all new for me. It's the best experience I had ever had as a football fan. Since I was a little girl, I used to dream to going to Anfield, which I thought it was impossible. I used to search on internet, how much it costs to go to Liverpool to Anfield, how much is a tour, and I was like, oh my god, that's so expensive, like it's crazy. Actually, going to Liverpool game is really expensive, but it was worth it. It was a game against Watford, and where Liverpool won 2-0, and we had 2 goals of Mohamed Salah, and it was just an amazing experience. I was shaking, I was crying. A guy that worked there in Anfield, he called me, and I met some people there. I went to a concert full of Liverpool fans. It was just a great experience, and yeah, hopefully I'm going to be able to do that again. Number 11, I studied direction and production of radio and television here in Barranquilla. That's where I met Valerio. And it was just an amazing years of my life. I met amazing people, and I had great teachers. I learned a lot. Big part of the success here on YouTube is thanks to all of the things that I learned in the university. Another fact about me, when I was a little girl, with my brother, we had like a hole. We used to play football there with a lemon, and because we didn't have a big ball, so we couldn't raise things in the house. My favorite animals, plural because I can choose between these two, are dogs and horses. I think dogs are just super cute. I don't have one, but I always take care of my little brother's dog called Coffee, and horses because when I was little, I used to ride them all the time. Sadly, we don't have anymore a farm, but if I have to ride a horse, it's something that I would do right away. I just love it. Fact number 14, I went to the U20 World Cup that was here in Colombia, and I had the opportunity to be in the game Brazil versus Egypt, where Coutinho and Mohamed Salah were there. I didn't know that back then. I didn't care because they were just young players. What a surprise! After I did some research, years after, I realized that I watched some Liverpool players when I was like, I don't know, I was like 16, 17, but then it was in 2011, I think. This one is not going to be a big surprise if you follow me on Twitter. I talk a lot about him there. My favorite actor is Colin Firth. I love all his movies, every one of them, even the bad ones. I don't care. And so yeah, I watched Bridget Jones. I watched Kiss Man, Mamma Mia. I know all the songs of Mamma Mia. Actually, other songs. And yeah, King's Speech. And now I just watched Supernova, which is an amazing movie with Stanley Tucci. I have already said this fact in some live streams, but if you don't know, I have a Salah signing shirt that I got thanks to a contest that they did when he just arrived to Liverpool. It was in like a Liverpool fan app that they used to find. I think it doesn't already exist. And they said, do like a little welcome to Mohamed Salah. I saw that everyone did like some writing there or did a picture, and I said, why I what did I do? Like a video, and then I got an email telling me that I won the contest, and they sent me the shirt, the part of films. I also watch a lot of TV series, especially sitcoms. My favorite is Modern Family. Number 18. I have another Liverpool shirt signed, but this one was thanks to a contest that I won with New Balance. I got to have a sky call with some Liverpool players and also the legend Roy Fowler. I love him. He's just the best. I would say that was like the moment I was more nervous in my life. I couldn't believe that I was going to talk with some Liverpool players, and I think that my English there was awful. I forgot everything but them because I was shaking, and the players that were in the Sky Call were Lallana, Joe Gomez, Benteke, I'm forgetting. I can't remember what part of Roy Fowler. Which was the Jordan Knight. Jordan Knight was there too. So yeah, maybe one day we'll be able to interview some Liverpool players, and I won't get that kind of nervous. Probably I'm going to cry anyway if I see, I don't know, Kenny Dalglish or Steven Gerrard. This week, je parle un peu en français, but my pronunciation is so bad. But I can understand it. Talking about language, ich lerne Dutch, but it's so hard, German, guys. It's super hard. Another fact about me is that I can't drink coffee because if I do, I can't sleep. I have sleeping problems, and they told me that I was not able to drink coffee anymore. Fact number 21. My favorite song is In My Life by The Beatles. It's just one song that I can hear all day. It's amazing. But sometimes I will change my favorite song depending on my mood. But usually it's In My Life. Number 22. My favorite color used to be blue until I realized that that was the color of every song. And I changed it with red. Yeah, because of Liverpool. But anyway, no problem. And yeah, red. I think it's just me, right? Apart from football, I also love baseball. If you ever want to find me here in Barranquilla, probably I'm going to be in a baseball game. Sadly, with COVID, there was no any pool here during the tournament this year, but I'm always rooting for our team here, like it's the Caimanes. And I'm also a big Cubs fan, Chicago Cubs. Number 24. I have been in some stadiums here in Colombia, apart from Metropolitano. I have gone to the Campín during concerts and football games. I also went to Atanasio in Medellin, amazing experience. And I went to Cali too, but I was little, so I don't remember a lot. My favorite plan in Colombia is going to Boyacá. Every time that I have some vacations, I go there. I just love it. Of course, I prefer going to the coast side of Boyacá. That's it, guys. This is the video of today. I know my English is not perfect. It's far of it. I'm just trying to improve my speaking, my pronunciation, my vocabulary. I know I repeat a lot of words. But yeah, I wanted to do a video to forget all the fears that I have of doing a video in English. In the future, you will have a lot of videos here in English. I will put all the subtitles there and do maybe a video about Premier League. Don't forget to give a like and subscribe to the channel if you're not already. And I see you in another video. Bye bye.